This is Mike Strong, M&L Motors Automotive Lock and Key Services in West Sussex. What we just want to show you this afternoon, it's just a quick video. Anyone that's got a Transit or a Transit Custom and it's got one of these keys, you will know that these keys can become very, very problematic. The problem with the key is they're a sealed key. It's referred to by Ford as their tough key. It's completely sealed, so it's resistant to water, dust, shock, all that sort of stuff. The downside of that is the remote control is powered by a rechargeable lithium cell. Now, the way that that battery charges is when you put the key in the ignition and turn it on and the vehicle's running, the same coil that powers the circuitry to read the transponder also charges the rechargeable cell. Now what commonly happens with these keys is the remote control stops working, and there's several reasons why that happens. One of the main reasons what I found is when you crack these keys open, you will find that the solder joints that attach the battery to the board have actually fractured, and that sort of, in simple terms, the battery is no longer electrically connected to the remote board. So although the battery is charging, because there's no electrical connection, the remote doesn't operate. Although the key will still start the van, the simple reason for that is the coil around the ignition, very, very low frequency RF coil, provides just enough power to power the circuitry to allow the chip to be read by the van so it can start the van, but it needs the battery to operate the remote. So one of the answers we've got is well, the problem is once that fails, you can't get to the battery to replace it. The only way you can get to the battery is you have to physically break this key open, and in doing so you will destroy the case of the key. Once you crack this case open, you will then be confronted with a battery that is soldered onto the board. So unless you've got the right soldering skills and the right equipment and the replacement battery, and then you would need a new key case as well to rebuild the key. You know, it's not really a user serviceable key. So the options are, we can either supply you with a brand new key, exactly the same as this, or what we're going to do with this one is we've got a new Ford key. This is from a Ford Focus, and this key is completely user serviceable. The back will come off. It's got a lithium battery inside it, which is replaceable, and this will function exactly the same as this key here. The only difference is with these keys, we turn them over, we see the buttons. We've got unlock, lock and cargo release. On the car version, we've got lock, unlock, lock, and we've got the trunk release. Now the difference being, on this vehicle here, you just press it once and it will open the cargo area. On the new key, you just press it twice and it will do exactly the same thing. That's the only difference in the software with these keys and this key. But these keys, like I say, if the remote stops working, it's going to be the battery. You just simply pop the case back off, put a new battery in it, and you're away. So what we're going to do is, we've already cut the key for the van. We're just going to show you, we're going to program this key in. So if we put the key up there, we show you the original key. That remote works and it starts the van. And then we've got our new key, which we're going to use here. As you can see, doesn't do anything. And if we try and start the vehicle, we're just going to get a message, key not detected, no key detected. So as you can see, it doesn't work. So what we're going to do, we're going to program this key in, and then we'll show you that this works perfectly, just the same as the original Ford Tough key for the Transit. So just so you can see here at the moment, if we look at the MVP, keys programmed are 2. So what we're doing now, we're just programming this key. Let's just got this key programming in at the moment. Takes a few minutes with the MVP. What we'll do is we'll just pause the video again. We'll come back when this has got a little bit further on. This can take a few minutes. Just got another note. Even though the ignition is switched on, you see that is on, the dash does go dark. So it's nothing to worry about. It's just the programmer is doing its thing. We'll just leave it for a few minutes. It does take a few minutes, and then the dash should come back to life and we should be good to go. So what we'll do is we'll just pause again, and we'll just pause the video again, and we'll come back to you once the thing's woken up. Okay, so the dash has just come back on. So we've just got this message: switch ignition off and then on. There's the lock cycle, and we heard the chirps, and that's success. If we take our key out, as you can see, and there we go. (2017) or 2018 style Ford key, programmed into a 2018 Transit Custom. And as we can see, so if you're interested in getting a new style Ford key for your Transit Custom or Transit, you can get me, Mike Strong, M&L Motors, Automotive Lock and Key Services in West Sussex. My mobile number is 07771 851 859, or you can call my office number 01903 718 241.